Yo! It always takes a second for me to find my game Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. We're heading back in and getting Parvati a date. We're gonna finish that up, and then just continue from there. If you've been watching, you'll know like I kind of just wanna. I like to complete all the side missions in an area before continuing forward. So right now, talk to Parvati on the ship. Yeah. Or actually, we'll go visit Ellie's parents first before we. Yeah.
Remember that stranger?
Can I go through this way? So. Talk to Ellie's parents, and then proceed from there. Yeah, I'm concerned that a little bit.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report. Profits are soaring, promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever. In the coming months, Byzantium will be sure to see the many rewards reaped from your diligent labor. Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store. For now, my friends, keep up the hard work.
Sure, they look fancy, but inside, marble and existential emptiness. There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial-grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Can I go through over here? Oh, I'm guessing I can only. I want to inspect everything. Why is there just weapon parts and armor parts chilling in the fucking lobby? Alright. Hey, it's your parents.
Marilyn, is that you?
I swear.
We certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect
Maybe
you
I'm
to
thinking
renew
of
your marriage contract. But we're all full of
something
surprises
else.
today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
I feel so bad doing this, but also Ellie asked me to do this.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably
My
wondering
God.
where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
You know what? Actually, I kind of want to... Hold on. I'm going to save before going in. I'm going to do the bad way, or like the mean way, or whatever the fuck. And then I'm going to do like the really like awfully polite way. And I'll save both and just see. I want to see how they go. Oh, let Okay. Save.
Marilyn, is
So
that
I'll do
you?
the mean ass way first.
Boss, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Alright.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Such a rich kid.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
You tell him. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors. Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
Sounds so disappointed about it.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what? Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we? Shh! Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
Oh, these guys are a couple of
It
pieces
was
of
quite
shit.
the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Not until I get some answers. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Wow.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
Well, we're trying to avoid further embarrassment.
I'm afraid it would cause quite a stir if the neighbors saw you two stomping about.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Alright, Alright, so I'm not gonna do the nice part because these guys are pieces of shit. Also, I just saved, and now we're gonna do this.
What in the void did you do? I didn't like how things went down either, but did you have to go and kill them?
Sorry, I guess I
I
misunderstood.
guess I did too, when I joined up with you. You're on your own now. Consider my debt to you forgotten.
Alright then. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna stay with that.
Oh, could you please leave quietly now?
Let's talk outside.
I hope that was quiet enough.
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold. Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage. I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake, but the scars are real. Or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug? Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red, and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know? And I've got a reputation to maintain. I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moonbase, or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm. But I want to talk about me now. Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money? I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves. Something on your mind? I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy. Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is. That's one way of looking at it. Another is that he pulled you out of hibernation without your say-so and got you to do his dirty work. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it?
No, Kitty's gone.
Guess I hadn't looked at it that way. Still, Phineas isn't your only option. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway. Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to. Hey, I'm not trying to piss on your bonfire. But you ought to hear this from someone, and it might as well be an ally with a financial interest in your well-being. Anything else?
Okay, insurance.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Senhill?
Elliot. Sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it...
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about? Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
I never could have handled the desk job.
So wait, like... Yeah, I can go.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
Sign a waiver to talk. Fuck. Ridiculous. Okay, I'll probably be here later anyways. I'll come back here later.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Alright, we'll do that then. I gotta go back here to talk to Parvati anyways. Bum, bum, bum. Parvati.
I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh, I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work.
So then I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment.
Every SAM unit comes lean, mean, and ready to clean.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I request...
Let's actually head to Groundbreaker and just get the whole thing with Parvati done. And then we'll head over to Monarch, do
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
the insurance scam.
Do return. One piece, Captain.
All right. She's on her way. How do I look? Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right, all right.
Look
Deep
great in
breath.
that Rizzo's.
Here I go.
What is this? Oh. I didn't realize I had all this stuff already. What happened? What better to establish dominance over an alien ecosystem than by hunting its most dangerous predator and mounting its head on your wall? Awesome. This is the iconoclast? Yeah. Cool. I like how I really like that as you play through your little cabin area, it gets all decorated. It's pretty sick. Whoa! You're back. Huh? Ruined it? What do you mean? Really bad? How bad is it? What do you mean?
I think like there needed to be like a sealant we put on top.
Well, I mean, it's you can fix it.
I'm so drenched right now. It's actually really
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, that's peeling. I mean, it's fine. What we can do is like after all this, once we're done using it for today, we can let it dry, and then paint it and seal it. I should probably let it dry and then like properly fill the cracks, you know, like so it doesn't like put more work into it.
I'm drenched right now.
Yeah, it's raining fucking hard out there.
I'm not gonna do this next week.
I don't know. Wear a rain jacket under your cloak.
I don't have rain jacket. Also, it wasn't that bad to carry. I mean, to have in my head.
What?
It wasn't that bad to carry in my head.
No. Rain jacket, son. Are you gonna?
My gosh, I'm so wet.
So she said.
Like the dry parts are where my boobs and nipples are, and the wet part, it just looks like a different part of fabric.
You could wear a garbage bag underneath everything,
Honestly, I could,
right?
but we don't have any black ones.
I mean, if it's under stuff, so like you yourself don't get wet.
No, see, I'm liking the garbage bag like as like the actual outfit.
Oh. Yeah, we don't have black. Okay.
no, no.
Where are you ordering from? Where are you getting food from? Wherever you decide, let me know. Yeah, right. Also, I like the kettle. It just does it faster.
Yeah.
It still works, like either or. Like you can heat water in a pot, or you can heat water in a kettle. It.
I never really thought about it being faster.
Whatever.
It being better. That's really crazy. That's a crazy thought. Oh, wait a minute. I've always had that thought.
What do I want to put crap into?
Like, I don't even know if I can wear my Halloween costume out.
What do you mean? You got to. You have to.
I want to. I want to take photos, but like, it's so boring out. Like, I don't think it's breathable. Ugh.
Oh wait, do it. No. All right, we're going on a date. Wait, do I? I don't think I have anything like nice to wear. I wanna put something on that like. I wish I didn't get rid of like. Hold on. I wear the eye patch, and then how's that look? I think that might be like about as close to the nicest thing I got. It's not like armor. No. I don't know. We'll go with that.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. He's probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person.
Alright, adios. Let you enjoy your date.
We'll be here, Captain.
Yeah. So are you going to... I'm going to take Parvati. Vicar. Yoga.
Or will...
Paint your sword and then clean up your mask a little bit. You don't have anything that might act as a sort of sealant? Yeah. I mean, you can just kind of like, you can at least kind of clean it up. Like, even if it's just that you take the rough paint off, you can just do that and then wear it around.
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
I'm dying.
Great. Shoot. I want all the details.
I feel like running laps around the cargo bay. So she got here, and after a few minutes, she said, "Hey, do you have some new parts?" And I was like, "Nah, I used a new soap." And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread.
I know, I was there. Do this someplace where the engine room.
She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustback casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person. Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
Say what now? What? Okay. I'll have some tacos. Huh? Can you not whisper towards your computer? You pick for me. Whatever's. I like most of them, if not all. I think it was the, I forget what it's called. Whatever the one that uses tongue. Well, the one... From one place it was good, another place it was bad, I think. I don't know. But, whichever. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine.
I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted, strong, smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open. Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes!
Woo! I feel like this is like a weird thing to say. I'm not gonna say that.
It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Cool. Yay. I think so, yes.
I am dirty.
Oh, it sent me to that. Okay. Alright, now we go set up an account. Flying all the way
We're
around
now
the
in
solar
orbit
system.
above Ballbrook, Captain.
Get a date and fucking. I want Ellie. Ellie and the Vicar, why not? Get a date and set up a Insurance fraud. Whoa. After repeatedly falling from great heights, you no longer function well when the ground is far beneath you. Sure. Fuck it. Anything for a free point. Damage while... I haven't really been using my science weapons, so it's kind of like pointless to me. Let's lower the vendor prices, and then I will do this, and then I can get so much more ammo.
This looks like the place.
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage. Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in. I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market.
For?
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork. Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd, theoretically, add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud. Please, my policy only covers paper cuts and wrist strain. Very well, I'll do it. But then you've got to go. Confrontations like this will raise my premiums. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
Can we talk?
Well, that was easy. Get out here. We'll talk over here.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it. Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
Good.
don't get me wrong. I'm happy to have the money, too. Just don't ask me what I plan on doing with it. Maybe you haven't noticed, but you can't even count on a bribe making it into the right pocket. What's the point of planning for anything around here? Hate to say it, but Halcyon's already there. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee. See? Even after all your starry-eyed talk, you're a mercenary at heart. Same as me. What are you saying, Captain? You don't have to get all mushy about it. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests. It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
Alright. That's done. Let's do this.
Sam, I must confess, I have not been cleaned for far too long. You're sure this will... Oh, yes. That's the spot exactly. Why, I didn't expect you to be so thorough. I am ashamed to admit. Oh, Captain, here you are. Pardon, but perhaps you could afford us some privacy, please?
This fucking game is whack.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Wait, did she say something out of transmission?
Welcome back, Captain. Take care.
Alright, Vicar, and... You know, I don't ever bring Sam out. Let's bring Sam out. Why not?
Please check battery levels before initiating an extended sanitization session. Entering quiet mode.
Probably. I'm guessing it's all sealed because the power's out.
Captain, a word of caution. Those automechanicals are likely to wake when we power the generator.
Well, we'll deal with them when they come back. When they come online, they're gonna be offline pretty quick. Everything. I think I just picked up an ID card. Do I have anything like healing in my inventory that's better? There we go. Hey, little kitty. Hello.
Oh, I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation. A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already. Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station's security systems. Can't be too careful. We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws. Shit. Thanks for the warning. Last thing I need is to get fined for overriding security on a restricted station. My team and I will just head out then.
Thank
The
God.
UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Glad I picked up that
Impressive,
ship.
Captain. Diplomacy at its finest.
Nice. What timing. I'm glad I like to run around and just look for shit. So wait, is that everything down there that I should bother to look at? Guess so. Alright. Back to business. I mean, would it have been kind of fun to go on a massacre of a bunch of them? Sure. I don't need to, though. Routine. Think. Here. Vicar scared the shit. Why is Vicar wearing that? Oh wait, that's the. Duh. How do I get to the override terminal? This way, I assume.
Keep a sharp eye out, Captain. One wrong step could incapacitate or kill.
Mama there. So I'm good now? I am good now. Ooh. Let's snack it all. Snack it? What the fuck does that mean? That's right, I'm still wearing... Moving on.
Science in action is both a marvelous and terrifying thing to behold. In this case, however, I'd say it's more the latter.
Subject will need extensive nucleon resequencing for any chance of viral extraction. Hmm.
Sublink will be well pleased that you've claimed the station for them. Myself, I'll be fine leaving this place. Chartrand. Sounds awfully familiar. That was the scientist from Cascadia, right?
I want to go back quickly and try to... Yeah, okay. I wanted to have my, what's your fucking call it? Cloak on. As much as I could. What do I have that would allow me... I don't think I have enough of anything. That needs to be the lockpick. Lockpick 100. I don't think I can get that high with anything I got. That sucks. I'm just gonna make a note that I want to come back here later. Use this whack-ass pen. UDL office. Door. Lock. Pick. 100. Okay. My foot's falling asleep. There we go. There we go. Did it all without even firing a single round. Well, that anything but a mine, I guess.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
I don't care. Who's you? You're cute.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker. Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
Don't blame you. Okay, Sam's boring to have around. Let's do the OG crew. Vicar and Parvati.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? You got a punch right
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain. I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too careful when moving into someone else's territory. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
Literally no.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
Wish I had a high perception. I want to always have these, but whatever.
That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection. And more importantly, mine. But I'd like to think we've earned each other's trust. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know. I'm thinking more along the lines of the sapient species paradox. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain? Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it. Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Captain, in my humble assessment, Ms. Hagen is insane.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain. The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions? If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside. Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch. No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep. Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know. Tobias, get my knife. The big one. That was a joke. Ha ha. We each get one. Now, back to business. Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
You don't even want to know why for?
This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Let's boost lockpick, because I want to get 100 so I don't have to fucking be scraping by all the time. And then, start boosting persuade. Yeah. Alright. I can jump this. I know I can. There we go.
Sandy Borsworth. It's not the worst. Unless it's worse.
It's not the worst, unless it's worst.
Brickleberry around a sweet brickleberry flavored center. Suck it. Chip.
Can only go one more anyways. Do. Alright. Repair all.
Wait, I can do it.
Hey there. Be seeing you.
Hey there. Oh, you know what? Let's buy some ammo quickly. Hey, this is supposed to be 100 now. Literally, okay, I'm just gonna right there. Minister Clark, you're going to die.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Spring Helix. This will be fun. Wait, what? Are you ready to die?
No magazines, no posters, not a Rizzo's in sight. What a pile.
Some bits.
We're one with the shadows, boss.
So there are aliens, I guess.
After Cascadia in 1084, I was expecting this. Chartrand has a thing for sticking lab coats in tubes, doesn't she?
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside? You're in my house, and I'm not fucking around. Start talking. My what conspiracy?
Captain, you cannot seriously believe this conspiracy nonsense.
Let's talk about this. Please, I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding. If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, it isn't here. All I'm doing is trying to keep Halcyon alive.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving. The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have. Look around. We're the only intelligent aliens in Halcyon.
Wrong. We got eyewitness reports. I'd show you myself, but I left my copy of Thrilling Tales back in my bunk.
This isn't some adventure tale from a magazine.
Oh, fuck. I wish I didn't bring Felix now. Fucking idiot.
I know. I was there. Thomas was the first to take the gas. A simple test, he said. I told him not to, but he insisted. We learned a lot from his autopsy. Enough that we could try it on each other and know when to stop. No one else died. I must find a cure so his sacrifice isn't in vain. There are other teams. We didn't want to experiment on human test subjects, so we used the only resources we had. Each other.
So you doomed the greater good for the well-being of a few bad apples.
I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back. It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
I can certainly understand why.
Board cover-ups? Vessels disappearing into the aether? Sounds like the work of aliens to me.
Oh my
The
god,
board
Felix
is uneasy
annoying.
about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace. I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy. Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off Halcyon crops.
I don't understand a word she said, but I don't like her tone one bit.
Progress is the future. Adaptation is survival.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying. You could always shoot me. I assume that's why you're here. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
Have a cute kitty. If I die...
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander? If working with Wells is the only way I can save the colony, then I will damn well do it. I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive. Wrong answer. We got a fight on our hands.
Do not go running into battle.
That's the last of them.
Well, the board doesn't quite like me. Man, I didn't want to have to kill you. Why'd you have to be a dick?
Stop! What do you think you're doing?
Are you joking?
Just be careful next time.
Fuck you. What are you doing? Get out of here. Whatever. What is my reputation with the board now? Reputation, the board, neutral. It could be worse. So I didn't kill them. In fact, now I'm technically working with them. Lilia's gonna be like, what the fuck? Uzu, why are you being a little cutie? Okay. I'll go back to talk to Adelia. I also want to make more tea shortly.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Thanks for that. That's
Destination reached, the groundbreaker. I'll lock up.
Slices, dices, and cauterizes. Up, 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 up. Up. Ow. Up. I hate having to hit that every time and wait for the elevator to come down. Why can't it just be here? Right, guys? Right?
Is it done?
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our
biting
species?
me.
Or are we finished here?
Why are you biting me? Ah! Fuck up! Ah! Little shit. Ow. Ah! Ah! Fuck you. You're not supposed to dig your claws in like that. Little shit. Ow. Yeah, get away. Little shit. God dang.
You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
The thanks we get for showing a little integrity.
What a surprise. Seems we're no longer wanted here.
I said, get out.
Get out. What a bitch. Alright. My arm's itchy. You're a little shit. Now she just sits there and is like, I did my job. I attacked his arm.
I
Yes.
believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aether Wave.
Do you not give a fuck?
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Ooh, you know what? Now that I'm in Edgewater, I can go check on, what's her name? I forgot her name. Whatever the woman's name is that I basically put in charge of the place. Haven't been back here in a while. God protect nation.
Got my sights on you.
He immediately walks away. Got my sights on you. Don't go in there and steal anything. You'll regret it. Hey, did I tell you to come back in here? I don't fucking think so. Go the other way. My gun is bigger than your gun. Well, it's more powerful than your gun. Go! I want to take the shit. That way. Go! Oh, okay. Alright. And this way? It's Edgewater. I have not been here in so long.
Nice work.
She got me good here, goddammit. Alright. What's her name? Adeline? I really have no fucking idea. I don't remember. Deserter. Swaport Trupa. Adelaide.
Time changes all things. Even Reed's stranglehold over Edgewater must inevitably yield to the attrition of time.
Excuse me.
Start anew? Edgewater will become the town it was meant to be. A place where we live in harmony with the world. Where none of us writhe under the whips of corporate masters. A place where all are welcome. Except for Reed's supporters, of course. The garden will bloom anew. I have plans to transform the old cannery into a nursery, with crops enough to feed a town. But of course, and now we have a whole cemetery to ourselves. Saltuna was making the town sick. From now on, if anybody's hungry, they may feast from the bounty of the soil.
Would she have Reed's key? I'm gonna test a thing. Everyone's gonna die. No, she doesn't have Reed's key. Well, that's unfortunate. So that means I can never get in there because Reed's gone. Alright. Danku. I have tacos. I'm gonna eat. How you guys enjoying my stream? It's funny, I often have like a number of people chilling in here. No one says anything. Even when I ask like, hey, how you enjoying? Is there something you want me to do different? Da-da-da-da-da. Talk to me. I'm not playing, I'm eating right now. I think my plan right now with Outer Worlds, finish all the side quests that I have right now, and then I'll continue with the main campaign, or the main storyline. These are good tacos. The fact that I don't get any, the fact that nobody talks in the chat, I'm assuming that everyone watching is like in their living room cleaning or some shit. They're just chilling and they throw this on for like background noise or just something to zone out to. Which is cool, but
I shall await your signal, Captain.
You can do that. This is live. It's not pre-recorded or nothing. You can come in and say whatever you want. You can come in and call me a jackass if you want to. I wouldn't appreciate it, but you could. These are good tacos. Everything's falling. Hey, someone new came in to watch me eat. Tell you what, I'll be right back because I'm going to make a tea also. So, I'll see you guys soon when I'm finished here and then have a tea. I'm back. I have my tea. I've eaten. We proceed. No. There we go. Okay. We're gonna do the thing for Yoka. I think you have to have a weird name. I never remember exactly. I think it's Nyoki or Nokia. The phone. No, it's Nyoka. Okay. Expansion site. Where is expansion site? Bam bam ba bam bam. Ba da da da. This way. Let's go kill some marauders. Hey, if you guys are liking the stream, please leave a like, subscribe.
I wager this is the outpost. Rebecca!
I'm trying to get 500
Anders,
subscribers.
come on out!
I don't like asking, but you know, you say it, people do it more often than if you don't. So, please, thank you. Appreciate it. Anyways. Hey. What are you doing here? I didn't tell you you could be here. Oh, I love killing enemies. My gun just tears through them immediately. Hey, that's what I'm hoping for. 100 a pop, that's way better than 50. It's double as good.
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there?
Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
Oh no. What did you do?
This is an unfortunate sight indeed. My condolences.
Proceeds to loot. Whoa. Whoa. Its display is faded and the buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what look like Rebecca's final entries. Law help me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. This is a level 1 area, but if you died here, you suck. Everyone here is blind or addled, or I don't know what. The towns won't let us walk in without an employment contract. Can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we're stuck. Back home, we had to fight for every meal because there were no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here, there's plenty, but nobody's allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life from wherever we can. Anderson is about ready to sign up. Offer his life and service to Spacer's Choice. Just so he can take a shower. Clara, I hope to the architect this never reaches you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I fucked up. We didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarch's a living hell. We were sick of getting sick. Of boiled Raptidon and stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrub. Of fighting day in and day out. We're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here, settle down. But this place ain't better. It's just different. We're starving all the same. We never should have left. I just thought maybe we could do better. I miss you, kid. Murata's at the door. Anderson's bled out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get me. Not alive, anyway. I've seen what those monsters do.
I don't... They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. I'd to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister.
I like this mug, but I don't like the fucking head. Like, it's nice and like tiny. It's good. It needs to fit 2 fucking fingers. Well, it only fits one of my giant ass fingers, I guess. And then like holding it is just like awkward as fuck. I don't like it at all. I like the mug, don't like the handle. It sucks ass. Also, like, tea's kind of ass.
At least
I don't like that one.
At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I think I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth. Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana-Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick. No, we need a plan. You may be a capable sort, but so are my friends. I ain't making that mistake twice.
Bro,
Never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Not ready. Anything around here that I'm missing? Need spaces, just... Pick up all the shit and I don't use it, I don't sell it, it just sits in my inventory. I don't know why I'm like this. It is the way that I am. There's nothing I can do about it. So wait, now where are we going? We're going back to Monarch. Oh, now we're going to Scylla. Alright, well, I guess we got 2 things going to Scylla now. Alright. Yeah, well, may as well, I suppose. I don't care.
If you stop in the engine room, Would you ask Parvati? Destination reached. Scylla.
Where's my phone keep going? Oh, it's Dave. What am I up to tonight? Much, I don't think. Aiming right now. Not forever. Until like 10-ish?
We gotta talk about this.
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then, one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head? Right, forgot about that. Though, shock and disbelief's a good way to put it. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent. Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Okay, we're gonna do this and that. And then we'll do Felix's thing. Yuka and Vicar. Took a while for something to bring me to scale it beyond just Vicar. Oh, I guess I was here before. Oh, I remember. Alright, so let's get them plans. It's a glandular problem.
Well done. We're still alive.
And they're dead. Beautiful. I love this gun now. Pheromone land. Oh, that was easy. Anything else to snag while I'm here? Don't really look like it. Oh, do not go through that. Good to know. What do I have set for that? Okay.
Everyone all right?
It's like a cave thing.
With us.
Jeez. I have this on hard too, like, I am overpowered as shit. I guess that's what happens when you do all the side missions.
Salutations. This unit's primary function is excavator. Owner, Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Other functions include dialogue, limited current active commands, excavation. That is all? Negative. The presence or absence of human operators does not impact this unit's assigned directive. This unit achieves perfection by fulfilling its directive.
You know, it's a crying shame that auto mechanicals can't get drunk. Or laid. This thing needs both.
Dedication is a virtue. Let's leave the automech to it.
This unit has now exhausted its available library of opinions about excavation. This unit is removing rock matter in search of minerals, metals, and other forms of matter designated valuable. Brevity identified. Affirmative. This unit could discuss excavation at greater length, but does not wish to strain its daily charge. Thank you for your consumer loyalty, Junior Excavator. This unit will store this exchange in its memory banks. Always.
Next. So I really didn't need Nyoka for this part.
With us.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly drop off Nyoka and grab. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna drop off Nyoka and grab Felix, so that I can we can do his thing while we're here. Guys, once we get the stuff, we're not like we don't really need her here. We're not gonna need her until we go back to what, Monarch. So.
With you, boss.
Colonel Butterscotch. Colonel Butterscotch did not last very
again?
long. That's funny, Colonel Butterscotch. Sorry, Colonel Butterscotch. You had to go. Want to retire in groundbreaker one more time. Some nice stuff around here.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared. Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way. A crass way to put it, but yes, chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness. But is he truly? How did you find me? What happened to the thief who stole my book?
I don't know what happened to him, but we killed his son. But we had a good reason. Or maybe not. In hindsight, we may have acted rashly.
His actions say otherwise. Obviously, his preparation is wanting. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Worst that can happen is he's driven insane.
A small price, and a risk I am more than willing to take. I'm committed, no matter the cost.
No matter the cost. It's just drugs, Max. We ain't making you walk in front of a firing squad.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Let's go get high. Y'all ready? Are you guys ready to get high as a kite?
Poor Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
What's wrong, Max? Can't think straight? Now you know how I feel. Wait, forget I said that.
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
You look inside yourself all the time, Max. Or with your head buried up your posterior.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better... more full of the plan. This year, it's all coming out wrong. The plan. It filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
I got your story right here. I'm Vicar Max. I'm uptight. I love the church, and I'm a stooge for the board. And I don't understand that Felix is a genius.
I really don't know if Felix was the right guy to bring.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know what's the right thing to say.
No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead. To attain your goals, you must live the chaos. Be fine with the chaos. Whether you resist or not,
It will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architect's plan you slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me?
You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max.
What? Who? Why do you look like me?
Oh, we're done.
Are you me?
Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
Yeah, Max? Why do you do that?
I don't. I mean, that's not how it is at all. I don't know. Is it wrong to try to be a gooder, better person than I am?
But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately trying to find a story to organize reality in your head. A story to control everything. A new story of the happy you. The contented you. Me.
That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation because it will set us free, won't it?
How? By removing the need to make any decision? To have your life completely controlled? The illusion of certainty? Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you?
I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not.
Your individual self is what's not real. It is simply a concept.
By the architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an architect? That's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have no control over anything. It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves? I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before. I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect. in a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality, clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are. I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Well, that was cool. That's the empty man? That's it?
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves.
Wait, can I... Is there anything I can dig? I want mind attributes.
I hope your answers...
No!
As always, any...
I'm curious what he's going to say about Philosophus now. Okay, where is it? Mind attributes. Let's do all that just to be safe.
So...
Not...
Yes, it is...
Aha!
It looks like you learned something in there as well.
Of course you were.
Of course. Oh. Okay. Fucking Felix. Where is it? Journal, companion quest. That. Talk to I wonder if Sam has like a quest.
Oh, that's the last of him.
Ship preference. You know what? I can go for some Cool Ranch. Doritos? Haven't had Cool Ranch Doritos in a while. Alright, Clyde, you're next. Workbench. Up! Oh. He's right there the whole time. That's hilarious. What is under here? Machine gun. Is it better than the one I got? I mean, probably not. No. I mean, obviously it's not going to like base. I wonder if this is like some kind of reference to something. God damn it. Oh, what? Yes, dude.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on
Oh.
ship.
Alright, let's bring Parvati.
Clyde's got himself a cozy little outfit, huh?
Are these folks friendly or not? That's what I want to know.
I can't fucking tell.
Hey, you. Looking for something? Where do you think you're going? Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you, then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through.
I have a suspicion this may end up in a firefight. I know I wasn't supposed to go that way. I just wanted to look, okay? Don't make fun of me. See everyone to know that I'm not afraid to shoot them all in the face. Fuck rules, fuck the terminals.
Vinny, had a good haul. No freighters, no.
Jesus, look at those fucking teeth.
Got it. Heads down.
Well, hey there, Hullhead.
Glad.
Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man?
Well, this is awkward. No, it's fine. I'll do my own introductions.
Your captain has a sense of humor, Felix. Good. There's a time and place for humor. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He's been watching out for us just as much as we've been watching out for him. Felix is family, mister.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy. I'm afraid I have not made myself clear. Felix may have served you with childlike aplomb, but the day will come when he puts away childish things and serves a higher cause. I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde.
He's my boy.
No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
Fuck yourself.
That you feel insulted is a testament to your affection for the boy. I'm not asking you to let him go. Not until he's ready. I understand that Felix is part of your crew, at least for now. If the thought of losing him troubles you, then understand that you're helping him solve a problem for an old friend. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely. Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token. Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you'd never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with? A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight. Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time. Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready. The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay. Something on...
Alright. Rosanna. I think I'm gonna probably play for half an hour longer.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aether.
Yeah, I care.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Rosanna, time to rat out your husband.
You mind? Trying to have a moment here. Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something? Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. You're telling me you're on a first-name basis with Ms. Tennyson? All right. I'm gonna take your word for it. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know. Please, just make it quick. That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to. Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order. No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I. Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
He must have been recruiting, gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow, never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus. Appreciate it. No offense meant, just been a long day is all.
Whoa. I can steal the poster? Okay, I think I steal it and I run. Run! Run, 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 run! Run, 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 run!
Take him down!
What? Over a poster?
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
I want the poster. Do I still have the poster? I'm a literally for no good reason. I just want it. Decrease. I mean, my reputation with them is good, anyways. Like, who cares? It's reviewing. We're good. Well, my reputation's really good with a lot of people. Iconoclast, damn. Almost everyone likes me. Soon enough, it'll be revering for everybody except probably the board. My ass. 12% more crunch? Get out of here. No way. Woo! Can you believe it? 12% more crunch. I have acquired poster.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members, Ellie or...
So then I says, fine, I'll pay you back for all of it, with interest.
Nice one. You must have had them quaking on their heels.
I mean, I wasn't really gonna do it. I just wanted to make them feel bad.
Pay you back with interest. I gotta remember that one.
Would have felt better if it had worked.
Hey.
Captain,
that was my
I've been
line.
Thinking. Something about this Harlow guy isn't on the up and up. Glad it's not just me. The way Harlow is leaning on his revolutionary bona fides, not to mention his knowing Felix back in the day, something about it feels off. And you're acting like those things are normal. Preferences and drinking buddies are normal, inclinations and acquaintances even. You can fit most of what drives people onto a bit cartridge. The minute someone claims highfalutin notions, they're either lying to you or lying to themselves. Or worse. One in 1,000 actually means it. Nothing more dangerous than an idealist.
Alright. Cool enough.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Felix, Parvati. I feel like these two would be interesting together. Let's see. I don't think I've had them both together out there. I'm not gonna fast travel for the moment because I want to hear if they start chatting. Plus, I mean, it's not that far. Talk! I want dialogue. Hey, it's a marauder. No way. Oh my god, he dropped immediately.
We're the best.
I think I'm a little bit too strong for this area. Whoa. I haven't really properly explored Edgewater. This is kind of neat. Do I just die if I walk into it? Pretty close! Okay. Good thing I saved. Continue. Do not jump into the rushing lava. He's gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing here?
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me. Yeah, of course he did. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying. How do I know that I can trust you? Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes. Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task. Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent. Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy, and that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless.
With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me. Board sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse. Take it you've made up your mind. You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Alright. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna end up killing him. Now, we head back and we find that evidence.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Yeah, okay.
Take someone to watch your back. Please.
Please, 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 I beg of you. Please, 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 please. Whoop.
That machine stole my bits.
What's the word? Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life. That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand? Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for. You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face. How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Incoming! Yes, with you, boss!
Jesus.
Everyone all right?
I'm kind of a badass. Yeah. I can steal everything now. I'm sure Felix has some things to say. Damn, you just killed my friend. He was an asshole, but he was my man. I believed in him. He was an asshole. Fuck. Jeez, did I... I just threw their bodies. Well, there you go. That was a short thing for Felix.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
I don't think. I just shoot things.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me. I just hope I never turn out like that. Selling my soul for a fistful of bits.
Well, it's not like I pay you.
I ought to thank you for that. Keeping me on the straight and narrow. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Let's dump into the lockpick. Wait, what's next then? Then find a place to wash your hands. Wait, is that what they do? Oh no, he... Oh! Cool. Okay.
Hey, Cap.
These clients aren't gross. Take them, please.
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door? is Charon.
Okay, I'm gonna pretty much just keep going until my buddy gets back from the store. He's just grabbing snacks and shit, and I think we're gonna go watch a movie. But I'll keep going till then.
Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are. It's an old cave system we tried to turn into an encampment. You'll see when we get there. Fucking right we are.
We're like, we do all this prep, and I'm just gonna like unload into that thing with my heavy machine gun, and it's gonna die immediately. It'll have been almost a waste to be like just worrying about like, oh, we gotta prepare, we have to get it out, we have to do this, gotta do that, blah 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 blah. So it starts at 1460. We go like that. It is now at 1520. This thing's a fucking beast.
So then I told him, oh, haha.
I guess it doesn't matter here which one I land at, but I think Brook is probably closest. Probably.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Right. This is my last companion quest to do at the moment. Sweet.
Good luck, Captain.
Let's do Nyoka. And let's bring Nyoka and Ellie. I don't know if I've done that too. Done those two like that, yeah. Let me just take a look at something real quick. Up, up. I'm literally killing match queens like all day, all the time, and we're doing all this fucking crap. It's just unnecessary. I didn't want to grab that, whatever. Beep 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 bitty doo 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 doo. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. You know, in the world that is the Outer Worlds, why would anyone ever use a melee weapon? Like, when something like what I have is an option. I don't mean players, I mean like literally in the in this game, like the NPCs and shit.
I haven't set foot in here since. Well, I'm ready. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Here we go.
Let's go. This Magisaur Queen better be fucking huge.
I can take a hint.
Nicely done.
Nah, fuck. What am I bothering?
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur. Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building. We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable. She had a head for numbers, helped us trade hides for food and materials, negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name, 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
The blanket's funny. Huh? Tell you what, don't.
Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another. Now let's get to shooting before I get all sentimental.
Their mistake.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, bud. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, they're down. Yeah, as soon as I open fire, everyone's dead. Jeez. Thank you. Well, that was easy. A little anticlimactic. Done.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you. You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest. What? Why? Them's painful memories, Captain. Huh. That ain't a bad point. All right, Captain. Thanks.
Now give them back to me so I can sell them. Well, there you have it. That's all my companion quests done. Wow. And this weapon is empty.
You seen Arthur today? If you would please leave me and my fur...
My fur babies.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be... cleaner.
Hmm? Wait, what the fuck? I would have just gone up on the here. Wait, hold on. Do I have... So she wants Iconoclast Marauder in space, or do I have Iconoclast armor? I thought I did. There we go. Not sure if she needs the helmet. Oop. This would be the Marauder stuff. And Spacer. I don't know, we'll just
Crew report.
see.
Bioka is drunk. Surprise. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Delhi and Parvati. Parvati.
CNP Borstwurst. It's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst.
I've always loved
I can't. If I do somehow drop dead in here, promise me you'll drag my corpse somewhere with monsters. What can I do for you, darling? If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe...
I'm wearing Iconoclast stuff. Do I need, like, their helmet too?
Goodness! Look at those atrocious contours. The sheer brutality of its design offends the senses and shocks the mind into a state of palpable excitement. I adore it! 2 outfits remain. I can't...
Okay. And then there's... So this is the stuff that...
Oh, how grotesque! I always suspected the dramas did no justice to real marauders. Their armor is so much more hideous in person. 1 outfit left. Do hurry, my dear. The bird of inspiration is about to take flight.
And then... You sure I don't have... Like something...
I can't...
Okay. Okay, so I will go back to space to the groundbreaker, I guess. Okay. Okay. Okay, you know what? I wanna be certain. I don't wanna waste my time. What is space?
A reminder to all crew members. Destination reached. The groundbreaker. I'll lock up behind you.
Work style best. Work best style style. Well. What about your trench coat? What about your trench coat?
No, that don't work.
No.
No. Raining. Rain go down. That's not the rain jacket.
What happened to the rain jacket that I had?
No.
Is it in the blue bin?
It's red jacket. Not red jacket.
Did you
Black jacket.
Did you check the blue bin? I think I have a rain jacket in there.
Ooh.
This. So apparently this. Where I just got it. Where is it?
No.
Apparently that works. So let's see.
No.
There's not a rain jacket in there?
No.
What about my leather jacket? Where's my leather jacket? Okay, you convinced me.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discuss.
Huh? Like bread?
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
That's funny. You heading out shortly? I am also. Heading out shortly. To Dave. I'm just going down one floor. Ah!
I love Byzantium.
Like a star, darling.
Perfect.
Square your shoulders. Hand on your hip. Eyebrow cocked. Yes. Perfect. My heart is all aflutter. Yes, that's it. I have it. I know exactly what we're doing. Brace yourself, my dear. We're going to call this style Barbarian
Chic.
The saucy confidence of a spacer. The raw contempt of an iconoclast. The brutish musk of a marauder. And the pièce de résistance. Monster leather. 1 part mantiquine chitin, 3 parts hide from a raptidon's flank, and let's say, 8 strips of primal leather. No, make that 10. My dear, I have the highest confidence in you.
And you know what? I would have had it, but I obviously sold all my junk. God damn it.
Did you check the mattress? The mattress for my AirPods?
No.
Yes, I do. I see yours too. I knew they were under here. I'll hold the mattress for you. Coming down. It's coming down. Ow, son of a bitch! Why'd you do that? Why'd you let go of me? Why are you doing it like that? Just go under and then use a broom. Okay, okay. Where's my AirPods? What the fuck?
Why are you making me do
Now
all
I
these
need to
things?
go!
What do you mean? They're charged, bro.
We'll charge her more.
How much do you think they're gonna charge in 10 seconds? How much do you think they're gonna charge in 10 seconds?
They charge like almost 50%.
We're leaving in 15 minutes?
Probably.
Right. Well, I got some running around to do now. But I think I'm going to end it there. So next time
Some crew members are causing a disturbance.
Shut up, Ada. Next time I'll run around and
Dead center. Next round's on you.
The captain's coming. Put your gun away. Act casual.
Oh, yes. This'll about do. That's a mighty clean weapon. Yep. Ain't no call for a closer inspection by anybody.
What did I tell you? Harlow's down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it. Obviously not. And better for Felix to know that now rather than become the next Trask. Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion. This is why I hate metaphors. Look, I see a lot of people, inside and out. When you get down to it, we're all made of the same stuff. Once you accept that, nothing much surprises you. I'm warning you, that reverse psychology stuff doesn't work on me. There are worse things than a little solitude. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony? And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
Hey, Cap.
Okay. Yeah, I'll end it there for now. Next time we'll do some running around, grab the stuff for the dumb outfit, and then, we can do this, and then we'll continue. This, then that, and then the main quest. We are getting to a really high level, like, if I wasn't doing all these side quests, I'd be like level 15, maybe. Gonna enter the final mission being max level and just kicking ass. But anyways, that's that for now. I'm gonna go probably drink, and eat chips, watch a movie, and crap like that. You guys should all do the same. Unless you're underage, don't fucking do it. It's bad. Though you should also not be watching my stream if you're underage, because it's not for... I specifically said on my stream, or I said it, that it's not for kids. Whatever. Anyways. Thanks for watching. Have fun. Again, hope you enjoyed. And, I'll see you next time. Peace.